Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football and Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Finds room with a 30. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. The shotgun run call. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. Bringing pressure. Passes, gets home.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're going to throw it on third and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down. Just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Gonna run it. It's Young. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. It's a wide receiver screen. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what you do on third down. Press coverage now from these DBs. Defense is coming after him. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Back in motion now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Running back grabs it on a screen. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
To end a long drive on a goal-to-go situation, to just settle for a field goal has to feel like a win if you're this defense. You get the 3rd down sack and limit the damage. Big-time play by the D.
He made it. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're going to run it here. Running through the tackle. The first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Jackson.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Trying for a 4th down completion. As incomplete, he was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
To throw, it's Simpson. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
He's back to throw again on second down. They try a pass here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. Touchdown, Alabama. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. To throw, it's Sayin. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the second down play. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackled, but forced down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Caught behind the line. It's Donaldson.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
He's running out of time here. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tight end makes the grab. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Throw to the running back in the flat. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point try coming now. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's second and 9 from the 26. The pass rush closing in. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46. Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Swarmed by the pass rush and a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback operating an empty set. First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Back to throw. It's Simpson. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He's got the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Donaldson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
It's another deep shot. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. What a catch and run by the junior.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
2nd down after that previous play. Pressure is coming. This time a completion. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. That's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A much-needed counter-punch delivered. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Now, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Will hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Third down try fails, and they'll punt it. And the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pair sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Well, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Over the middle, it's Williams.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Can he make it to the marker? He gets loose. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And he'll drop back here on third down. Close to the tight end. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something...
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, tied, and the route is on. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Peoples. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nice grab. It's Smith. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Intercepted in the end zone. He could go.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Hand off to the single back. Solid run. Tackle at the 45-yard line.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's hit 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Working clock with the ground game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
There's the handoff. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down. Almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Check this out. It's fielded in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. Punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit, but when they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackle made after just a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw it deep. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown! Bama! They are pouring it on now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and bagged that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Peoples. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. Every playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long at 23. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. That pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.